Hey guys, so I'm out at Montara State Beach. It's probably about 65 degrees, light breeze. It's really nice. So I brought out a 16 by 20 masonite panel and I'm going to do 3 wave studies on it. So I'll get set up and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. Alright, so the easel I'm using is my Anderson easel, and I'm using my same fold-up pallet box. It works on both the tripod easel and then also the Anderson easel, which is really nice. And then today's medium I'm going to be using to thin the paint is a mixture I made myself, which is 1 part odorless mineral spirits, 1 part stand oil, and then 2 parts linseed oil. And then I just mix that up and keep it in a container. As you guys probably know, I use Liquin a lot, but Liquin tends to dry quickly and kind of get tacky, so I'm going to use the linseed stand oil mixture today and give it a try, see what happens. Alright, so I've divided the panel into 3 sections, as I mentioned, and what I'll do is, when they're finished, I'll just cut them out using a table saw, and this area here will just get cut away. So they'll end up being 6 inches by 16. Alright, so where the wave kind of makes contact with the flat water, there's always like a shadow, kind of a line almost. Okay, the water beyond the wave, beyond the top of the wave, is definitely like a light blue, kind of leaning towards cerulean. Alright, so it's definitely a shadow cast by the darkest part of the wave is right where the wave is breaking. Light's coming from up here. Alright, so actually a few days have passed since I've seen you last. I came home, I let the painting dry, and then I cut it up so that it would be easier to view. I found that it was really difficult to judge whether any of the paintings worked out, seeing them all on the same panel. And I had to wait several days because that new medium that I spoke of, it takes a lot longer to dry. In fact, I think it's probably been 5 days now. So anyway, let's have a look. Okay, so here's painting number 1. I like some of the sky reflections. Can you see that blue in the water? That's the reflected sky, kind of like that. Okay, so here's painting number 2. Yeah, there's kind of a convincing feeling of light in here, kind of like these pops of warm green on the top. Interesting colors in here too. This area here definitely needs some more definition. All right, so here's painting number 3. There's some good, interesting brushwork in this area here. Nice feeling of light. I like this warm green here, and I like the irregular shape of the shadow. A nice reflection of sky in the water here. All right, so let me know what your favorite is in the comments below. This was kind of a fun experiment, and I'm sure I'll do it again in the future. It's nice, some of the pros are that you've got all the colors mixed, so you can just kind of do multiple paintings at once without having to remix for each painting. That was kind of cool. But I think the biggest challenge was trying to judge the composition when you've got, you know, 3 paintings on one panel. But definitely worth experimenting with. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. As usual, thanks to my Patreon supporters. If you're interested in checking it out, I got a link below. There's some new videos on there. I just did a demo video with kind of narrated demo video talking about how I approach blocking in a painting. And there's some other stuff on there too if you want to check it out. Link in description. Other than that, thanks for hanging out, guys. I will see you in the next video.